I'm going on an adventure! Welcome to the 15th vlog. We're in a rush. We are late for Hobbiton. We made it. Well, we didn't make it. They put us on a later tour.
We missed our alarm this morning and it was good fun.
But we're at Hobbiton!
Super excited. It was super cloudy when we got up, but it's now a stunning day. Can't wait to see Hobbiton.
Fun fact, the oak tree on top of Bilbo's house is actually made of silicone and plastic. When they were filming it was fabric, but because of the tourism, that's plastic. 200,000 leaves they made, and they're all wired to the tree. Crazy.
For the Lord of the Rings set, they actually used a real oak tree, which they like cut down and brought over. And then halfway through filming, someone decided that the leaves were the wrong colour of green.
So they painted all the leaves. Welcome to my home. Apparently the Hobbit movie has the most expensive prosthetic makeup set-up thing of all time.
They brewed a beer.
All of the vegetables in here are real. Just a little note. I'm going on an adventure!
It was genuinely good. They keep the tours really small, between like 20 and 30 people.
Yeah.
It's typical New Zealand, like this is not a massive place at all. It's not really busy, it's certainly not a theme park, it's just like a really great place. One thing we were surprised by is the tour guide told us that 40% of people that go on the tour haven't seen the films.
Why'd you come? Why?
It's crazy. Just watch the films, you crazy people. We are now heading to Rotorua because we just want to see it. It's just a stop off, and then we're heading to Lake Taupo for the night. What's up everyone? We've just got to Lake Rotorua. It was an hour's drive from the Hobbiton place.
The town of Rotorua just looks like a normal town, but I think it's the activities here that brings everyone here. So it's really big on geothermal activities, lots of hot springs. There's this lake that you can do loads of things. I think you can do bungee jumping and skydiving here as well. Seems like a nice feeling place though.
We're just having some fresh apricots and having some sandwiches for our lunch.
Yeah.
While we head down to Lake Taupo.
With this view behind us.
Yes, it's quite amazing.
We've come just a minute away from like the main visitor centre of Wai-O-Tapu. This is just off of the main highway between Rotorua and Taupo, and we found this like hot water pool that you could go swimming in. It's completely free and we haven't gone in it yet, but we will.
So I'm paddling in the pools.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it was a good idea for me. I'm already hot and I went in the hot pools. So now I'm just sweating. We've got our last drive down a highway towards Lake Taupo. We have arrived. It took us a long time because we've had so many stops today. But we have finally arrived. We've checked into our campsite and we've headed down to the lake.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a nice swim.
Lake Taupo is the largest lake in New Zealand. It's also the size of Singapore, which is quite crazy because we were there and it is huge. And also it's an old volcano crater. So that's pretty cool too.
So we decided to cook inside tonight.
Hello.
We have burritos. So yeah.
It started to rain a little bit and it was very windy, so we thought we'd cook inside. It's been a lot of driving today, but we've also seen some great things.
Yeah. The problem with New Zealand, sorry, is that
there's so much to see.
Yeah, like you put into Google Maps a destination like today. It was an hour to Rotorua and then an hour from Rotorua to Lake Taupo. It took us like 4.5 hours. Like, you just constantly stop off, you could like take photos, just see sights, and you know, you don't want to miss them. So see you tomorrow.
Hi. Good morning. This is the second day of the something vlog. I'm losing track. We have just left Taupo and we're heading to Napier. I'm just doing a little bit of editing. Jacob's driving. Yeah, we're in good spirits.
Try and explain this quick.
The important thing is, I said, Jacob, is it windy? He said, no.
Basically, the fact of the matter is, the worst thing that ever happened has happened. Well, yes. I was flying the drone, the wind took it, it went into a valley, it flew 4 kilometers away, and it couldn't come back. Before it even touched the ground, it went dead. The drone had gone. And it was my fault, totally my fault. So we set off in pursuit, both freaking out, and I started walking through the fields, and before long I started running through the fields, and before long the farmer came along. Asked what I was doing and I explained the situation. He amazingly helped. This guy's name was Gary. He was a fantastic man, and he helped me on his quad bike ATV sort of vehicle. Took about half an hour of driving and going crazy. We followed the GPS that was on the phone, and unbelievably we found the drone. I'm still very angry with him. So he is never, ever, ever flying it again. After we found it, we went for tea with Gary and his wife, who are deer farmers, and they were absolutely fantastic people. Right now, we've got a rather good view. We are just outside the town of Napier. We made it to Napier. Lovely little town. And they've suggested that we go to a winery called Mission Estate. It's just about 5 minutes out of the town. We'll see you at the wine tasting. Sauvignon Blanc is first up. It's really lovely, isn't it? It's got a sweet finish.
Really nice. This one. So the last one was a Pinot Gris. And then this one's the Sauvignon Blanc. And it's like got hints of green bell pepper, and it's strange.
I really love it actually. I'm not actually a fan of white wine.
You can have this one. We decided to come to the Mission Estate Winery, which I think is the oldest winery in New Zealand. It opened in 1851, and we're now on our 7th wine, and it's only £3 for all of this wine. I think afterwards we're going to go to the barrel room, and then outside it's got a beautiful view of the vineyards. Yeah. We are now in the barrel room, which is underneath the front garden of the wine. Very cool. You can tell this place has heritage. It's very nice, very classy, but they're not snobby. Yeah, I'd say it's typical New Zealand.
After the drone escapade this morning,
don't even get me started.
We are feeling much more relaxed and good. This place is absolutely stunning. It has a restaurant as well, which we'll not be eating in. So we just went to our campground to get our space, and now we're just going to get some dinner. We're having a barbecue tonight. Let's go.
No.
We just had a nice barbecue dinner. It's really good. Cleaned up, and now we're off to do some skateboarding around the car park. Well, around the caravan park.
Look, it's the sunset, but number one, we're on the wrong coast, and number two, we're too scared to fly the drone after this morning. So we can see it from afar. Damn the drone. This is the end of the something vlog. We hope you've enjoyed it. So we'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow we go to Wellington. See you then. Bye.